Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, January 15th. Well, the combination of dense fog and temperatures at or below freezing has made for some icy conditions here in the suburban areas of Philadelphia, especially in northern Chester County, Bucks and Montgomery County. Temperatures early this morning are right around the freezing mark or a degree or two below, and that combination with dense fog is causing some of these icy spots. The fog will gradually give way over the next few hours. Partial sunshine this afternoon will boost temperatures to the mid and upper 40s, again well above normal for this time of the year. A little bit cooler than the last couple of days as we tend to progressively get colder. By the weekend we'll be back to below normal levels. And while it's moderately cold this weekend, looking farther ahead in about a week or so, it looks like we'll get back into a much colder pattern that could last for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks during the latter part of January and the beginning part of February. In fact, let's start off with a look ahead before we get to the current conditions. This is the European model forecast run from last night's 0Z run for the 500 millibar anomalies in the 7 to 10 day period. It averages out the 7 to 10 day period, and what it shows is quite a cold looking pattern here with a deep upper level trough, again at 500 millibars in the eastern states. At the same time, a strong upper level ridge pops up along the west coast of the U.S. and the west coast of Canada. This is a cold looking pattern, a combination of these two, the deep trough in the eastern states, the strong upper level ridge in the west coast region, will usher in Arctic outbreak after Arctic outbreak from central Canada into the northern U.S. Those Arctic outbreaks will certainly spread all the way to the east coast. So again, looking ahead, looks like moderately cold conditions this weekend, and then even colder than that in about a week or so for the latter part of January into the beginning of February. More on that later on today. Well, let's get back to the current conditions. Wanted to show the very latest visible satellite image from the Penn State EWAL site because we can see the fog bank here really extends in this region right here. All this gray here is dense fog all the way from New York City region down across the D.C. metro region and then cutting across Delmarva Peninsula to New Jersey. And again, in some areas temperatures are at or below freezing, especially, for example, in the northern half of Chester County, much of Montgomery County, Bucks County, right in this region right here. Some icy conditions for the next hour or two. Again, we'll get above normal by the latter part of the morning, and certainly by this afternoon we'll get to mild levels with highs in the mid and upper 40s. But for now, dense fog, and that will finally give way to partial sunshine for this afternoon. Well, let's take a look at the latest surface map across the U.S. Yet another cold front, the second this week, cutting through the middle part of Pennsylvania right now. It'll head to the east coast by the end of the day. And upstream, another cold front here in southwestern Canada, dropping southeastward. This frontal system is a little bit stronger than the current frontal system. We may get a snow shower or two overnight tonight into the early part of Thursday associated with this second front in the series of fronts. And then this frontal system moves in late Friday night and Saturday morning, perhaps with more numerous snow showers. It's a little bit stronger than this current frontal system. And yet another upper level disturbance could throw a snow shower or two our way on Sunday. Again, the weekend looks moderately cold with most likely below normal temperatures both on Saturday and Sunday. Well, I thought we'd focus in once again on the 500 millibar level. This is the current upper level chart, about 18,000 feet up or so in the 500 millibar level. And notice winds in the upper part of the atmosphere still out of the southwest along the east coast, and hence above normal conditions expected for this afternoon, with temperatures reaching into the mid and upper 40s, which is several degrees above normal for this time of the year. One upper level trough right here over the Midwest, yet another one upstream in the southwestern part of Canada. These are all rapidly moving, dropping southeastward, and the fact that they're so close together is kind of preventing any big storm to form. Looks like that type of pattern will continue for the next couple of upper level waves, as again, no big storm will develop in time to affect the Mid-Atlantic region with any serious precipitation. Can get some snow shower activity, especially on Friday night and Saturday morning. Let's now jump ahead 24 hours. And here's the forecast map for 24 hours out tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, using last night's 0Z GFS model run. Here's one upper level trough now shifting to off the southeast U.S. coast. The next one coming in, and again, so close in space here that it's kind of preventing any big storm to develop in the Mid-Atlantic region over the next couple of days. Let's now jump ahead another 24 hours. And here we go to Friday morning. The next wave moves into the Midwest. Again, this one has a little bit more intensity to it compared to the current cold frontal system, and we certainly can get some snow shower activity Friday night, Saturday morning in the Mid-Atlantic region, and it'll gradually turn us cooler as cooler and cooler air moves into the Mid-Atlantic region. Most areas will see high temperatures confined to the 30s on Saturday and Sunday, a little bit below normal especially compared to what we've been for the past couple of days. Finally, the last map is a forecast map for Sunday morning, 500 millibar level. The one trough causing some possible snow shower activity Friday night, Saturday morning moves to off the northeast coast, and another upper level disturbance heads on in. Again, so close together that don't expect any big storm development over the next several days. This next in a series of upper level troughs could throw a snow shower or two in the Mid-Atlantic region on Sunday, but for the most part, frontal system passages and no big storms over the next few days. We get back to moderate cold conditions this weekend in the Mid-Atlantic region. Looking ahead a week or so out, it could get much colder once again for a couple of weeks during the latter part of January into the early part of February. That's it for now. For the SIWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.